great vibrations will give you no wins. I think I'm getting old. I'm tired of going upstairs. Pretty bad. We made it, brothers and sisters. We made it to the promised land. Well, I have. Here, investigator, you want to check it? You happy now? What kind of sandwich you got? What is it?
Peanut butter. This is mine.
Peanut butter sandwich?
No, it's jam.
Look at this thing. Oh gosh. The sandwich. It's a triple layer. What? Triple layer what?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
No, it's jam. Oh no, it's cocoa jam.
Jam?
It's cocoa jam.
Oh, it's cocoa jam. Philippines cocoa jam. I want to try cocoa jam. Where's cocoa jam at?
Oh,
It's already gone? That's racism, you know that. Whew, man. Here we are. Yeah, everything's racism, right? I saw one like. Here we are, guys. Philippines. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Got clothes on the line. Ay, 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 bro. My man's out here working. Man, he's working on the wires over there. Hello, sir. Who is this? You know I can't read that. Yeah, I'm from USA. What about you? Who is this and what country are you from? I miss some of my old school people I haven't seen in a while, man. Like Joseph. Haven't seen Joseph in a while. Ozzy's been gone too. And who else? Joseph, Ozzy, JB, and AJ. You're in Japan. Oh, maybe you know AJ. He's in Japan too. What's up, Max? Hey, man, how's it going? Oh man, I went to immigration yesterday. Oh, I was trying to do that live, and then we had a brownout. Max, when you were in that last live, I think Akash was there too. Akash says hello, Mook. What's up, Akash? How's everybody doing? Let's see. Overly says sup. What's up? Where's everybody from? He says, I like, man, I like. Are you making India great again, brother? Hey. Gotta watch where you step out here. I'm from India, sir. Nice to meet you. Missouri. Oh, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly Davidson. How you doing? From Missouri. That's awesome. I went to Missouri for like a couple of days over at St. Louis back when I was in the military. I had to go there before I went to Korea. It was like a layover thing. Let's see. But I stayed in the hotel pretty much the whole time. Elizabeth Brooke says, I'm from Canada. Awesome. Hey, Elizabeth. Good to see you over in Canada. Hey, if you guys got any questions about the Philippines, feel free to ask. That's what I do. I talk about Philippines, over 800 videos now. Let's see. Overly says, I'm from Shaboom, Shabang, Shaboom. I don't know what the heck that is. This is my little doggy. I got a little doggy over here too. Where's little doggy? Y'all see little doggy? There's little doggy. Let's see. Nicole Nelson. Hello, Nicole Nelson. How you doing? Where you from? Max says, immigration stuff good now. Yeah. You gotta renew it every 2 months when you're on a tourist visa in the Philippines. Used to be 6 months. You know, my first trip I came over, I did it 6 months. Nicole Nelson says this. How are you doing, Max? I'm from Khalifa. Nicole, I'm from Khalifa. I don't know where Khalifa is. Where's Khalifa? Anybody know where Khalifa is? Maybe California? Akash says, what visa are you on, Mike? I'm still on a tourist visa. As Americans, when you come over here to do a tourist visa, you can stay for 3 years. And then you could just leave a little while and then come right back. You don't have to go very long. You could just keep doing it if you want. You want to like go over to Taiwan for a little bit. Mr. Whitery or Wittery? Whitery, I think it is. What time is it here? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the Philippines. Nicole, hello. Sweet little dog, thank you. What time is it there? I just said it. Hey, it's Mike again. What's up, Android channel? Mr. Wittery, I already said it. And, okay, somebody's from Idaho. Oh, Idaho, really? Nicole Nelson. You people from the U.S., how's things going where you're at? Missouri, Idaho, California. Everybody? In India, how's things going in India, Akash? Let's see. Akash says, what did you say when they asked purpose of visit? Well, basically, they want to make sure you're doing tourist stuff. So you don't want to say, oh, I'm going to be over here working at the 7-Eleven. Don't say that. You know. So just say you're doing tourist activities when you're on a tourist visa. So what I said, I was doing tourist stuff, and I was also, hold on, let's see. Android says, where did you watch the Super Bowl? Actually, I didn't. Yeah, I found out that it's on NBC, and I can't just go to NBC channel here in the Philippines. Now, maybe if I did one of those where you can hide where you're at, maybe that would have worked, but I didn't feel like doing it. And what do you call those things? I forgot what you call them. But anyway, I didn't feel like doing that. And on Peacock, but I think you had to pay for Peacock or something. Anyway, I decided not to worry about it. A lot of people just don't seem to have much interest, but I was going to watch it. Nicole says yes, and Poston says hi. In the USA, Boot Squad, what's up, man? How you doing? Boot Squad is a Donald Trump fan. Akash says India is great mook. It's heaven. Yeah, you know, these countries are great. The biggest factor is how much money you got, to be honest with you. You know, it's great to be over in, I think, India. I haven't been there, but I would think India is a wonderful place as long as you got money. And I know over here, you know, the more money you got, the more happy you're going to be. How old am I? I'm about to turn 54. Brian says, and do not get caught working either. Yeah, on a tourist visa, you can do work that is from outside the country. You can do that. Well, I'm not a legal advisor, so that's my disclaimer. But you know, from my understanding, from research I've done, is that you're able to, you know, have the work from, you know, as long as it's outside of the Philippines company, like Google is, you know, they're outside, they're over in USA. YouTube, same thing, because Google owns YouTube. Chumuk, let's see, Sadeh says, visit Dubai someday. Oh, is that where you're at, Sadaya? Are you in Dubai? Just answered the question. I'm almost 54 soon. In July, I'll be 54. Let's see, Nugget says, what country are you from? I'm from USA, but I'm living here in the Philippines. And I'll do another walk around so y'all can see how things look out here where I'm at. You know, it's going to be a lot of radical changes on where you're at in the Philippines, because you could go to like the most beautiful paradise over here to a very rural area that has pigs and goats and, you know, farming and all that kind of stuff, to the most beautiful cities over here too. I should say maybe one beautiful city now that I think about it. And I don't know about Davao City though. You know, Max has been talking to me about going to Davao City. And you know what I would like to do, Max? You willing to pay on the Palawan? Because that's going to be a lot easier for me to get to. You know, from Mindoro, I have a buddy of mine wants me to go down to Cebu, but it's such a freaking tough trip. But Palawan's a lot closer to where I stay than Cebu and Davao City. And if I do Davao City, I'd have to take a boat, and then I'd have to start from the very top of Mindanao, and then I'd have to do a bunch of travel on land, either a bus or a car or something. So yeah, it would be pretty long and painful. Let's see. The last trip me and Eve went on. Let me read what people said first, and then I'll tell you that story. But yeah, this is the Philippines. Yo, nice place. Yeah, I love it here, man. Let's see. Bro, smile, crash your 2 servers in China. Dang, you're tripping, dude. Let's see. Someone said, my dad has an American associate here in the Philippines. You are very big people. I think he was twice the size of myself. Yeah, man, I was at McDonald's not long ago, and there was this one tall foreigner. He was like almost 7 feet tall. I mean, I'm 5'10", so I'm like 6 feet right here. So but this dude, he was huge. Nugget Fantastic says, oh, okay. Yo, nice place. Are you in Manila right now? No, I'm not, but I am looking at going back over to Manila. I am looking at doing that soon with Eve. Let's see, Akash says, yes, if you are India with good money, you will not go back to the USA. Exactly. You know, same over here. Even if you don't have good money here, it's like I don't want to go back to the USA, as long as I can survive. Android says some people would go so far as to call it a bucket hat. And ever been to China, dude? No, I have not. I've been to Korea. Let's see. Nicole Nelson says my birthday's July the 2nd. And mine's July 31st. Let's see. He says it's a very nice place, like a small Manila port. Legazpi? I'm not familiar with that. Where's that at? Is that somewhere in the Philippines? Akash is Dean. And Nicole, birthday July 3rd. Do not go to Boracay, overrated place, very overpriced. You know, that's funny you said that. I just did a video talking about Boracay because I went to Boracay. I got videos showing Boracay there. And it's funny you talk about that because I'm guessing this person is probably maybe in the Philippines, because a lot of locals that live like in the province think it's overpriced. To me, it's like living in Manila. You know, I know someone there that told me that they could stay in Boracay for only, was it 15 or 10? It was like 10,000 or 15,000 pesos a month. So that's not, you know, that's not too bad. I mean, it's definitely not 5,000 pesos like you could live where I'm at, you know, but it's still not that bad. Wow, cool, Rob. Don't leave your wife. Let's see. What's up, Hekiro? Where you from? Hey, trying to catch up. Stuff's jumping around. Boracay is also very crowded, so hard to walk around. Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Bohol. I've been to Leyte, Samar, Marinduque, Mindoro. I've been a lot of places. Oh, check these guys out here working now. I'll see if I can zoom in. Yeah, they're out there working on the power line there. Can y'all see that? I don't know. Yeah, he's right there with the ladder. That's wild. So, let me read the rest of the comments here. Oop, I'm 5'10" too. Really? Awesome, bro. We gotta play basketball together. You're going down, Akash. Let's see. Davis is purple says, "Can you scream out loud?" Yeah, there you go. Jack says, "Can you say 6'7"? Just did. Let's see. The helicopter. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Paulo said, James. Hey, how you doing, Paulo James? Good to see you. And thanks for the moderating here, Max. John says, shout out Ditson. And Martin Banks says, where in the Philippines am I? Martin Banks, I am in Mindoro. Yeah, Oriental Mindoro is where I'm at. I got a beach that's close to me, and you can see the mountains in the distance there. And yeah, it's a very nice place. The weather right now is the best it can be. I mean, you can't get any better temperature than this, and the breeze feels awesome. Let's see, am I in Brazil? No, I've been to South America though. I have been there. South America is an awesome place too. It really is. What's up, bro? That real. If y'all want to know more about the Philippines, I got over 800 videos on my channel. Been here for 2.5 years. Hi from Texas. What's up, Ashrith? And let y'all know, when you comment, it does take at least 10 seconds to show up in the comments, but I'm trying to catch up too. You're glithing. Oh, is it like, are you saying get choppy? Maybe I need to get close to the Wi-Fi if we're getting choppy. I'll move over that way. What the if? Let's see. Dot real says, nice one. It's this camera. What's the hottest it gets there? Man, it can be pretty hot. You know, I always follow the Fahrenheit. Let me ask some Filipinos over here. What's the hottest it gets here as far as Celsius? Celsius. How hot does it get? See if they even know what I'm talking about. Annyeonghaseyo. Annyeonghaseyo. Hello. How hot does it get in the Philippines? 40? Over 40. She says over 40. That's Celsius. Yeah, 40 Celsius. That's pretty hot. I think that's like maybe over 100. I mean, I've been here 2.5 years, and I haven't never seen it get over 100 degrees, 100 Fahrenheit. But I have seen it get in, say, the 90s. Yeah, I've seen that. Right now, it's in the 70s. Thomas says, hi. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Nicole is, and all right, no spamming. Okay, I'll do this this question. What's your favorite holiday? There you go. Pops up. There it is. Alright, alrighty. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of trolls, man, lately, Max. I've been getting a lot of trolls lately. You know, maybe I made some people mad because, you know, I've been attacked by a couple people, right? And, you know, make videos out those people that attack me. I don't know. Hello, TIV. What's up? How you doing? Don't spam. Yeah, Max is doing a great job, man. Let's see. Greetings to you. You need some help, Max? I'll get you some help in here. Greetings to you. Where in your place here in the Philippines? Hey, Piano Stoner. Hey, man, where you at? I'm in Mindoro, Philippines. What about yourself? TIV says beach. And HUV says, my favorite holiday is always dancing K-pop song. Okay. Hot. Yeah, it can get pretty hot. You know, I've seen a lot of foreigners, like I'll go to visit some of these foreigners and they don't want to wear shirts because they're always hot. Thank you, Max. Yeah, so they don't want to wear shirts, but they also don't want to turn air conditions on when they're not wearing the shirt, so they're trying to save money too. Or they do both. Martin says hot. Yep. LOL. What about over there, Akash? How hot does it get over there in Celsius where you're at? Because y'all use Celsius too. So, and when she says 40, I don't know if that's 100. I don't know how much that is. I've always go by Fahrenheit. Nicole says, it's okay, we like you, and by the way, glithering again. Of course I am. I better sit down then. I'll sit down and stop glithering, whatever that means. Hey, let's see. Piano is over in Caloocan. Yeah, I've been to Caloocan. I know where you're at. I stayed in Quezon City for almost like a year. It was close, somewhere around a year. And I used to ride the LRT over there through Culacan. Yeah, through Culacan. And go over there to Intramuros, is over that way, past Culacan, and to like Malate. And then once you get down to Malate, you go over there near the mall. What's the name of the mall? Not Mega Mall, not Super Mall, but MOA, right? Mall of Asia. It's similar to, let's see, it's similar to Philippines over 40. Wow, bro. Yeah, it can definitely be hot out here. I mean, there's definitely a lot of times I've been sweating, but not lately. Not lately. Right now is like the best time to come over to Philippines is these months, January, February. Yeah, January and February I think is the best times as far as good temperatures. Do I have kids? I got one kid. How about yourself, Nicole? Yeah, I got one kid, but she's grown up now. Now Nicole is, let me look back, I think she was Missouri, I believe. Or Idaho. Might have been Idaho now that I think about it. Let's see, either Missouri or Idaho. I think it was Idaho. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of comments backwards. Anybody remember where Nicole's from, or maybe she could tell us again. Akash says there are some places where max is 28. Yes, see. They are high altitude. Oh, okay, yeah. Same here. We have some high altitude areas that are probably about 26, 28, something like that. Idaho. Oh, okay. You know, I thought about if I was going to be in the U.S., what state would y'all live in? If you didn't know anybody in the U.S., what state would y'all live in? Because if I was over there, which I don't want to be, I love it over here in the Philippines. I love walking out on the beautiful beaches, not being crowded, not having to pay a bunch of parking fines and pay all the government BS and all that kind of stuff. But if I have thought about if I was over there and I didn't know anybody, where would y'all want to live? Sorry for the mistexting. Oh, no problem. Hi from India. Hey, India, how's it going? Namaste, my brother. Amkar Patel. Nice to meet you. If you have any questions about the Philippines, feel free to ask. Akash says India is huge, Mike. Temperature varies in many regions. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's a huge area and they have the most population out of anywhere in the world, which is pretty wild because India might be huge, but it's still not close to like Russia and China, as far as the size. But y'all got more people than they do. Let's see. Uk. What's up, JX? How you doing? Where you from? And Milestone says, hi, bro. Where you from? I'm originally from North Carolina, USA. And Nicole, she says, I don't know. I heard Idaho's pretty cool though. How about Are you like over in Boise? Boise, is that how you say it? Boise, I think. Idaho, or Idaho Falls, I think is pretty popular as well. Or are you like out in the sticks? What we say back in North Carolina, we say, man, you live out there in the sticks, man. Let's see. Steven says my wife's boyfriend is from North Carolina too. That's hilarious, bro. Your wife's boyfriend. Are you okay with your wife having a boyfriend, Steven? Let's see. Milestone says, from Myanmar. I had a friend from there. Milestone. Yeah, he was over here in the Philippines. And Myanmar, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not very good with the English Asian languages. But Myanmar, I think is how you say it. But anyway, we spent like a week together and then he had to leave. So we were friends for like a week. Nicole says, yeah, I love it because all my family is here. Well, that's what I was saying. If you didn't know any family or friends, where would you stay? Personally, I've thought about Idaho. I've thought about South Dakota. North Carolina is a great state. And I have a good friend that's over in Utah. So I thought about that too. Let's see. Akash's second wife is from Idaho. You got to get married before you can have a second wife. You got to get married, twice. But first you want to start with your first marriage, Akash. Jen says, hi, Mike. I'm from Cavite, Philippines. Hey, Jen. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, been over to Cavite too. I want to go back there. I'm going to head back to Manila here soon. So, yeah, how you doing, Jen? What are you up to today? And thanks for the hearts. Milestone says, you should come to Yangon, bro. First, I got to figure out where the heck is Yangon. Is that the Myanmar? I think you're from Myanmar. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this is the Myanmar. So Yangon, yeah. Sniff a line. I'm sniffing, bro. Let's see. Akash says, hi, Jen from Cavite. Akash is making his moves. Precious Laura. Hey, Precious Laura. How you doing? And where you from? Let's see. What's your name? My name is Mike. Hi, Laura. Nice to meet you. Uh-oh. Bump on screen. Yeah, double tap the screen, guys. What's y'all's favorite holiday? That's my question today. And also, if you were in the U.S., what country would you pick I mean, not country, state. Where would you pick to live? I think Max absolutely loves California. Would you still pick California, Max? Is your favorite place to live? Because you've been to Hawaii too, bro. I think you might pick Hawaii because you were telling me how much you love over there too, Maui. Yeah, Maui. Akash says I wouldn't pick U.S. Hawaii. Yeah, I figured you'd probably pick Hawaii. You know, it really depends on money. I mean, if I was like super wealthy, I might pick Hawaii because to me it reminds me of the Philippines, but the medical aspect, you know, I think about that medical stuff, you know. MD says, hi, what's up? And Nicole says, I like your hat, but if I'm not super wealthy, I'll stay right here. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you very much, Nicole. And Akash says, maybe I would live. Akash is going to be the first Indian Amish guy. Chris says, I would choose Alabama because my dad is from Alabama. Awesome. Chris Patterson, that sounds familiar. I mean, it sounds like somebody I went to school with. But Alabama's pretty cool too. What part of Alabama would you choose? Because I would pick probably Huntsville, Alabama. You have the NASA stuff there in Huntsville, Alabama, and plus it's close to the mountains. MD says, hey there, how are you feeling? Feeling awesome now, man. Feeling pretty awesome. Indian Amish. Max says, super wealthy, I'd hang out in Vegas. Oh my goodness, man. You might get in trouble over there, Max. Is it snow? Let's see. Alex says they don't turn their back on family. They don't turn their back on family in Alabama. Let's see. That's a different person, right? Alabama thing. Got Chris Patterson and Alex. And let's see. Oh, I'm walking again. Sorry. Let me go back. You ever tried duck butter before? No, I have not. Chris says, I'm using my dad's account. Chris is my dad's name. Oh, okay. Akash says, is it true that a lot of incest is going on in Alabama? I'll tell you what is true. Social media can be full of crap. That's true. As far as incest, I don't know. I don't think so. maybe a long time ago, maybe. Nicole says, always. Let's see. Half stick man. Sorry about that. Happy to see you. Happy. Thank you, MD. G Dust says free every day. Joyots Nah says summer. Okay, I'm gonna just try to read what makes sense. Okay, oh yeah, the summer. Okay, I'm sorry. Joyots Nah said summer for the holiday, I guess. That's like a season. I know, but anyway, yeah, summer's awesome over in the U.S. Joyots Nah, where are you from? I have a feeling that you've been in here before and told me, but anyway. Let's see. Akash says, I don't know. And Mike, America feels strange sometimes. It is. Anyway, that's my opinion. But all right, Stick Man. I said I'm sorry to hear about that. Let's see. Halloween. Oh, you like Halloween, Noe. Noe Donis. Akash says, I'm happy to see you both happy. And Nicole says, where did you get the hat? Nicole, actually, my girlfriend here, this is her hat. And the baseball cap I wear is also her hat. I basically stole them both from her. Now, where did she get it is the question. Hey, babe, Eve, where did you get this hat from? Where? The bucket hat. Where did you get the bucket hat from? Philippines, I know that. Oh, Shopee. Shopee is like Amazon over here. America goated. He stole the hat from a kid. Bro got that aura. What's up, Edwin King? How you doing, my friend? And what's up, Southside America? And where you guys from? Nicole says, oh, KK, wow. Noe says, I'm guessing you're not in the USA because it's sunny outside over here. Yeah, you're right, Noe Donis. I'm in the Philippines. Here, in the Philippines. Where did I get it from? I got her from an app, a dating app. And I met Eve at the mall. Yeah, over in Manila. Met her at a Manila mall over in Makati. And then we walked to this restaurant that was outside the mall. It was a little bit of, it wasn't like right beside the mall, but it was a little bit of a walk. And we had some food, had some ice cream, and yeah. Just says, I think no favorites holidays, just have free out every day. Brian from Texas says, hey, Mike and Eve. She's on the other side of the wall there, but hey, Brian, how you doing, man? Chris says, good to see you, Brian. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. I've been doing 1 or 2 lives a day, but I keep having technical issues too. We had a brownout on that last one, lost electricity and lost Wi-Fi. Chris Patterson says, my mom is a Filipino, my dad is an American, so I'm half Filipino and half American. Oh, okay, Chris. That's cool. Yeah, you know, what about Bruno Mars? I've been trying to figure that out. I heard Bruno Mars was Filipino. Or maybe he's half Filipino or something. I don't know. Anybody know that? The answer to that? What's your dream? My dream? To not have to work. That's my dream. Because, you know, me doing a YouTube channel is work. And I'm working on a second and third YouTube channel as well. And that's going to keep me extremely busy. Let's see. MD says, hey, happy, it's your real face or you try to hide something. Also, I've tried to do some freelancing as well, coaching as well, different things. So it's tricky for a foreigner that comes over here and you don't have any income to try to figure out ways to make money, because I can't just start a business out here on the street. And I can't just go to work somewhere in the Philippines as a tourist on a tourist visa. Let's see. W. Ben says, hi, I'm from YouTube headquarters. Okay. You're really looking good. We have decided to like your stream, sending love. Oh, from the headquarters? Well, thank you, W. Ben. Thank you for your love. Rio says, good day, sir. How you doing, Rio? Where you from? And WBN says, stop sipping our cash. That's funny. Zara. Hello, Zara. How you doing, Zara? 777. Where you from? Akash says W Ben, and let's see. A lot of Chris says a lot of people think that we are rich because my dad is an American. Exactly, I get that quite a bit too. Almost everybody says that, even my friends. When I got back off of that immigration trip, I had to stop in a town, and then I had to take another bus from that town. Chill, Jill. What is she doing? Anyway, girls be tripping. Let's see. Hey, Quickest, if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Edwin says, what brings you to YouTube? Well, first it was watching videos, but now it's making videos. Rio says, have you come to Bali before? No, I have not. Shh. Oh, you live in Indiana. Okay, awesome. All right, Nicole, you have a wonderful night. It's pretty late over there. Yeah. Have a wonderful night. Good to see you. I hope to see you again. Get a chance, watch my videos, peeps. Let's see. And Zara, welcome. Yeah, it's pretty late where you're at, Zara. It's like, what do they call it when you're like a horse, you know? Dun, 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 dun. Forgot what that. Anyway. Quick choppy chop. Anyway, Nicole Nelson says, go. What's the dog's name? It is Yuki, but I call it Licky because it likes to lick. Hey, why not Joseph? Hey, brother, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. And poop in the toilet? Okay. Are you? Yeah, I'm from USA. All right, Nicole, take care again. How is Philippines, my brother? Yeah, it's still awesome. It's been wonderful lately with the weather. The weather has been perfect out here. Hi from Western Australia. Hey, Jonah. Jonah Dangilis. Good to see you. Western Australia. So that's over there where that one big city is. Over in that area. You got a lot of what do they call them? Aborigines. Aborigines over in the western side, I believe, right? Or are more Aborigines on the west side or the east side? MD says, every happy old man makes me trusted for future. That's funny. Nicole says, will you go live tomorrow? I plan to. I plan every day. So I try to come in every day. Yeah. Fudge Nug says, Tuesday. Air gotta go. Let's see. All right, Edwin, take care. I have 4 dogs. Wow. 2 Shih Tzu, German Shepherd, and a Belgian Malinois or something like that. Anyway, now you cute, bro. What's up, pooping? Like done. Thank you, Joseph. Currently crying toilet mic. Okay, I'm skipping some of this stuff. Put toothpaste on it helps mine. Let's see. What we got? 45 minutes. All right. Mike Curley. Hey, how you doing, Mike? Where you from, Mike Curley? And Carmo, where you from? Anybody coming in here I don't know? Where y'all from? Connor Gerard or Gerard? Is it? I'm not sure if it's Gerard or Gerard. I'm assuming that's Gerard. Connor Gerard. Anyway, where you guys from? Nicole says, yay, we'll have a good morning or evening. Bye. All right, you too. Take care, Nicole. Here's a high five for you. So anyway, we'll walk around here and show the Philippines some more. Ouch. Hey. Show this side. It's pretty peaceful that way. But over here is the noise over this way. So you got the peace this direction, noise this direction. Let's see. Man, I've been wanting to go on top of that mountain, but they said I can't get up there. I'm like, what the heck? Hey, anybody got any video ideas for me? Drop them in the comments. Da, 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 da. Would you like to tell me about your family? How many children you have? I just have one kid. Yep, I got one kid. She's grown up. Yep, she's just about as big as me. My parents are still alive. They're not together anymore, though. They split up a long, long time ago. Let's see. Zio says, Filipino din ako. Chris says, I think my favorite holiday is Christmas. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Christmas too, man. Connor says, I didn't really know Epstein, to be honest. I just went to the island for the snorkeling. Hey, I wanna see what y'all say about Elon Musk. If you like Elon Musk, put a thumbs up. If you don't, put a thumbs down. I want to see what people's opinion of Elon is, because I mean that's pretty controversial, you know. Some people, I don't know. And then when I get some answers, I'll give you my thumbs up or thumbs down. Let's see. Where are you right now? I'm in the Philippines. This is the Philippines, baby. Woo! Oh, we got 2 thumbs up. My favorite holiday is vacation. I've been pretty much on a two and a half year vacation over here in the Philippines. This is one way we cook over here, guys. I mean, it's a simple life where I'm at here in the province area. But we have that little thing there, and we put some charcoal in here. We use a fan to keep the fire burning. And then we got this big wok up here, cook food out of that. How old am I? I'm about to turn 54 this year. Let's see, I'm also in the Philippines. Oh, cool. Eufemia. What part of the Philippines are you at? Zio says, I'm actually Marv Life. Okay. Yikes. Hey Zio, how old are you? Max, I've attracted too many young people into my life. I know I have. And, you know, that's why I started that $199 membership to sort of be able to go into that. But right now we only have 2 people there, you and Brian. When we get into that, then I don't have to be so family-ish. Let's see. Speed Cleaver says hi. Akash says, I'm back. Some problem with the network. I was wondering where you were, Akash. Let's see. Chris says it's 2:45. Yeah, you're right. Quirino Hills. Is that near Lipa City? Or is that in Manila? Where's that at? Speed Cleaver says hi, and Akash. Yeah, I wish I could get bad signal over that way. This says, are you near Tacloban? Tacloban is, where's Tacloban? Is that up there at the top or at the bottom? No, I'm not near Tacloban, I can tell you that. Oh, that's over at Leyte. Yeah, Chris, every time I walk over there, I just keep forgetting. Where are you from? I'm from USA. All right. Yep. People. I said USA. Where are you from? What about yourself? Where are you from? 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 Okay, yeah, I'm about ready to get some panda salt, bro. Sometimes in the Philippines we catch spiders and make them fight. Yeah, I heard about that. And the roosters too, right? You know, I don't know how much I can say about that rooster fighting on here, but I found out it's crazy, bro. Akash, do y'all have rooster fighting over there in India? The government must pay for the date. Must pay for the date. What date? What are you talking about? Let's see. Oh, Malaysia. Hey, Malaysia. How you doing? MW. So fun. Awesome. Good to see you. Oh, you do have the rooster fighting too. Wow. It's kind of laggy. Okay, I'll go back over here and sit down then. Thank you for letting me know that, Zio. Hey. Alicia says hello. Hey, Alicia. How you doing, Alicia? You've been. I think I've seen you before. I believe. Charlie Kirky. And Akash says a guy asked a question about date. You missed it. Oh, okay. Let me turn on this. Let me fix this chat filter. Because that could have blocked the message from coming in. Let's see. How are you doing? I'm doing wonderful. How you doing, Alicia? Thank you for coming to visit. I appreciate the hearts, whoever sent the hearts and everything. Getting ready for Valentine's Day, guys. Are y'all ready for Valentine's Day? I gotta remember, is it Saturday or Sunday? It's Saturday, right? I think it's Saturday. The 14th. Saturday, I believe, I think Saturday's the 14th. Chris Patterson's, I'm only 8 years old. Okay, well, that's why I try to, stay cool in here. Charlie says, do you like mojito? Yeah, of course. Let's see, Alicia says, you're in the U.S. No, I'm in the Philippines. This is the Philippines. I have over 800 videos. My channel's all about the Philippines. If you get a chance, watch some, Alicia. Where are you at, Alicia? Akash says, who gave you the phone? 8 years, must not use YouTube. Sadat Hussein, what's up, man? How you doing? Where you living? You're cool. Edit's famous. What's up, man? How you doing? He says hello. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Where y'all from? Where's everybody from? We got a lot of young people in here, it looks like. Okay. So Max and Brian, I know y'all signed up for the adult, well, I should say only adult membership. Like, You know, I don't make material for kids anyway. I got that on here, but that one is I feel better about saying stuff, you know. So Brian and Max, if y'all are still in here, if y'all want me to do a live right now, I will, just for you guys. If not, I'm gonna wait till hopefully we can get a little more people in here, you know, in that membership live. But I want to bring it up in case y'all felt like y'all wanted to do that right now. Let's see. Big Food says, I woke up in a new... I don't even know how to say that, man. That's too fancy for me to say. Cool Cat says, where are you from? I'm from North Carolina, USA. I'm living here in the Philippines. What about yourself, Cool Cat? No. No worries, Mikey. You're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I mean, it might be a little bit boring with only 2 or 3 people in the live. But if you ever want to do that kind of thing, just let me know. I'm hoping we could get at least 5 people to sign up for it. Let's see. How is it there? I might have to add something as an extra bonus to it because I feel guilty if I don't do it. But we'll figure it out. Man, I stay so freaking busy, I'm going to tell you, man. I'm working on 2 more channels. And I'm studying digital marketing. So I was just watching a video teaching me about GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, which is basically digital marketing using AI. So you got search engine optimization, which is your old school marketing using Google, well, not really Google ads, but Google search, that kind of thing. Let's see. Alicia says, how is it there? It's wonderful. Well, check my videos out, Alicia, and you'll find out. And Alicia, how old are you? Clarissa, how you doing, Clarissa? Where you from? And how old are you? Let's see. Max says, oh, no worries. Yep, got that. I'm at Oman. Oh, okay. You're at Oman. All right, gotcha. Well, welcome to my live stream. I appreciate you're coming in. Last Queen says, I'm from Toledo City. Oh, yeah, Cebu. I've been to Cebu. I've been over to Cebu City, Lapu-Lapu, and I knew someone from Cars. I think that's how you say it. Cars City. It's funny. Cars. I thought it was funny anyway. Akash says, their mom will look at the phone and think, who is that 50-year-old man my kid is talking? Exactly, bro. I'd probably be doing the same thing, man. I remember I went and spied on my daughter when she was out on her date. Did I tell you that one, Akash? She went out with this boy. She was over 20 years old at the time, and I still was spying on what he was doing with her. Alicia says, I'm 17. Oh, okay, awesome. And Janice says, hello there. And Akash says, great. Eric says, Nego, my favorite holiday is when I'm working. Oh my goodness. You're hardcore, bro. Last Queen says, Car City. Okay, I couldn't remember exactly. Yeah, it's far away from here. Yeah, Toledo City. Hold on, Toledo City. Yeah, that's up there near, I think it's near like Bogo City, up that way. It's like on the other side. It's closer to Bogo, I believe. Akash says, lots of kids here. I know, tell me about it. But hey, the thing is, if they're here, it supports my channel. So it's like good and bad. You know, there's bad parts to it too. Kala says hello. Hey, Kala. Kala, I'm gonna try to say your name. Kala Ivanisuk. Hello. Yeah, so anyway. Jenna says, where you from? I am from North Carolina, USA, and I'm over here in the Philippines. Oh, this is Janice Joplin. Janice Joplin. How old are you, Janice Joplin? And I'm guessing you're over USA. Maybe not, though. Let's see. Kala says, how are you? Awesome. How you doing, Kala? No, it's other side of Bogo. It's far either. Yeah. I think I know where Toledo City is, though. It's closer to Bogo than it is Car City. Mike is 50 miles away. Cornelius Dingleberry says, dude, I don't look young. Look at this. Look at all that white. Cornelius says, I look handsome, though. I appreciate that. The word for handsome in the Philippines is pogi. And in Spanish, it's guapo. Janice Joplin says, I know you. Yeah, I remember you used to sing. Last Queen says, yeah. She said, yeah. We said, yeah. Akash, stop hitting on me. Anyway, guys, let's see. Oh, we still got like 5 or 6 people in here, I guess. So, the Elon Musk. My answer was thumbs up. So we had 3 people that are cool with Elon Musk. Me, myself, and I. Nah, me and the other 2 people. The ultimate, sorry, you retracted. I was about to read your message. Chris says you have, yep. What the F? I don't know what happened, Akash. Did somebody say something crazy? Probably me. I said something crazy. Yeah, stop fooling with me. That's what it was. Oh my goodness, man. You like pedos, Mike? Oh, that's what you're calling Elon Musk? You're calling him pedo? Once again, I said social media is full of crap. No, I don't like pedos. I can tell you that. But I'm not saying that I follow Elon Musk or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, from what I know so far, he's okay. From what I know so far, and I'm going to say that Elon, he's got a mental illness. He's got a mental illness that is basically, what is it called? Anybody remember the mental illness that he has? So it's pretty amazing what he's done with his mental illness. And I'm very sensitive to people that have mental illness. I'm going to tell you that. Hello from India. What's up, Huto? How you doing, Huto? Namaste, Huto. You said you like Trump. I never said I like Trump. We're not going to go that far. I'm not going to say I hate Trump. I said I like Trump better than Joe Biden. That's what I said. I like Trump better than Joe Biden. You kind of look like my dad. Thank you, Chris. And Vais. Hi, how you doing, Vais? Mike, I take medication for my anxiety disorder. See, there you go. See, I'm on your side, bro. And Elon, yeah, he used to have depression, from what I understand, and now he has the, what do they call that? Autism. Yeah, Elon Musk has autism. That's pretty amazing. You know, he's doing better than people without autism. Janice says, Akash, Xanax for anxiety. Yeah, I'm not gonna recommend stuff, man. I want to say something, but I better not say it in here or get in trouble. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice, legal advice, any of that kind of crap. Let's see. I think I have ADHD. Man, it seems to me like most of the world has ADHD. Chard. No, Janice, that's very dangerous for long term. That's what I was thinking, actually. You know what's more dangerous than that, Akash? Let's see if you can figure it out. Kyle, 7 Billy, hi again. What's up, my man? How's it going? I think you were in here the last time I lost electricity on my last live. Chargo says, I think broke. Akash says, Mike. No, I was going to say Akash. That's worse than the Zan. Vino says, no holiday. Akash, you got to make it over here, man. We'll have some horses. And Max and Brian, come over. All four of us can have horses. It will be like Big Brain Brothers show. You know where they got the Indian dude? That would be Akash. And yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this is Epstein Island, Mike. No holiday. No holiday. You're not fun, bro. Love from India, the Q, Vino. And love from the Philippines to you, my brother. My name is Douglas. I remember you saying that, but I also forgot that you said it too. I remember you saying it, and then I forgot you said it. You're on Who Stairs? Who Stairs? Somebody I've never met. It's a relative of Eve. One of the relatives, and I've never met them before. Let me help you out, brother. Good. Let's see, a sub because it's a cool live. Hey, if you sub, it is mandatory to watch at least one of my 8-minute videos or 10-minute video, 10-minute videos or 20-minute videos. A video that's going to last at least 8 minutes. It's mandatory once you sub. So don't forget that, bro. Akash says, you weirdos. From me, Leo Tux. Hey, what's up, Leo Tux? What do you think about Jeffrey Epstein? I don't really think about him at all. I have no thoughts about him. I wonder if he's alive, or if that was fake. That's my thought. I wonder if he's actually gone or if he's actually alive. What do y'all think? Y'all think he's actually gone or alive? Charge says, what the F is a kilometer? Well, kilometer is a different measurement for distance, like a mile. Which one's farther? Mile or kilometer? I think kilometer is farther than a mile. My brain is working correctly, I'm sure. Stranger Game, what's up? How you doing? Stranger Game, where you from? Where you from? Roseanne. I already answered that. Let's see. Underground. My girlfriend broke up. Okay, Underground. I'm going to read what you said here. Me and my girlfriend broke up 3 years back, and she was dating someone else. We started talking again, and she is saying she needs time to think if she wants to come back to me. What should I do? Be a man and find someone else. You know, don't let her run the show. Be a man and you run the show. And if you like somebody, let them know, you know. Find you somebody else to like and make sure you let them know. But don't look like a wimp, you know. Don't look like you're going to, you know, do every little thing for them because they might take advantage of you. That's the reason. That's the only reason. I mean, do things for them, but, you know, just don't let the person take advantage of you. Ashkash says, what the F is Miles? Subscribe to you though. All right, Chris, you got to watch at least a 9-minute video. Let's put it that way. You got to watch a video that's at least 9 minutes, Chris, that I have. Totally brainless, no thoughts about it. There you go. I'm pretty brainless too. Akash says he was taken. And then Azan says he's alive. Skylar, how you doing, Skylar? Good to see you. I think Skylar, I think you've been in here too. Aren't you from Florida? Or am I wrong, Skylar Patterson? I believe this is a Florida lady. He might be gone. Well, that's a possibility. I think you're the most correct when you said he might be gone. That's going to be the most correct answer. Yeah, Skylar, if I remember correctly, I think Skylar, Florida, and you have a channel that I think I went to your channel before, I believe. Let's see, Char, but I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Dude, but I'm American, says Char. A mile is 1.6 kilometer. Oh, okay, so miles longer than the kilometer. Okay, I couldn't remember. I guess that makes sense because Fahrenheit is a higher number than Celsius. And probably all our metrics are higher. So it's like US says, we gotta win. We gotta be farther away. We gotta create this metric system where we're longer and all this kind of crap. Maybe it's because, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. 12 inches. I never really looked at it to figure out, well, that wouldn't be right either, right? If it's 12 inches instead of centimeters, that'd be shorter. Anyway, I don't know how many centimeters are on the 12-inch ruler. I never really paid attention. Is it really 30 centimeters? Azan says, man, I swear I'm glad to be Canadian American. If I was regular American, I'd have about a negative 40 IQ points. That's funny. I'm playing with my spider right now. Okay, no. Okay, Skylar says no, I was wrong. Okay. It's looked familiar, but okay. Sorry about that. Hello everyone in the chat. Hey, Grace Carey, how you doing? Where you from, Grace? What I don't post on it. Let's see, who else? Cal says, hi, Carrie. Good evening. Good morning. And Burger is talking about Jesus and Florida. Greece, and I'm in Southeast Asia. And what is the area that they would say India is? What part of, I mean, it's part of Asia, but do they call that like maybe Southwest Asia? I don't know. But over here, we're considered Southeast Asia. Yep, best of both worlds. I see that. Cash. Kyle says, yeah, NASA doesn't use centimeters or kilometers. Yep, it's out of USA. Hitching says hello from Iran. Hello, Hitching. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. And Chris says I'm feeding the spider. Okay. Network is lagging, bro. Okay, I'll try to stay still over here and sit down. I just get bored and want to roam around. If I wasn't doing this whole YouTube thing, I'd probably be all over the place doing stuff. But it's difficult to keep signal where I'm at. Surprise, surprise, MF the King is back. Okay. That's funny. Bye. Chris says the network is like, okay. All right, Skylar, take care. India is South Asia. Really, Azam? South Asia. Okay, so y'all south and we're Southeast Asia. Yeah. Southeast and south. Okay, thank you for answering that. Azan says he paused on mine. About that burger thing. Burger, LOL. Jesus was a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes from, get this, the Middle East. Talk about reaching. Talk about mental gymnastics. Yeah. Man, you're making my brain work too much. Be honest with you. Yeah, makes no sense. Exactly. Let's see. Akash says, our Father who art in heaven. Can't have a Middle Eastern Aryan youth. Let me see something. We're at 3. Wow, dude, we got 30 likes. We did it in about an hour. That's awesome. If you haven't already, double tap. Maybe we can get a little more. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting really tired, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh yeah, you're awesome, dude. You're awesome, dude. I appreciate it. Maybe Akash is close to you, Azan. You guys are both in India. Kyle Billy says Jesus was Jewish. He even told them that he's God. Charm says, where are you? It's 2 a.m. where I live. I'm in the Philippines and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in the Philippines. If you want to know how awesome it is here in the Philippines, it's awesome. Check out my videos. Charmed. Don't make Mike think too much. Yeah, I know. I'm wore out, bro. I'm getting too old for this. I need to get me a rocking chair and just rock back and forth and drink a milkshake. Hey, do y'all have milkshakes at McDonald's there? Akash, have you ever been in a McDonald's in India? I wonder if y'all have milkshakes. We don't have milkshakes here in our McDonald's. It sucks. In the U.S., we have some delicious milkshakes, but not here in the Philippines. Not inside McDonald's. I'm Canadian American, says Azan, but I'm in Pakistan for the holidays. Awesome. I can't blame you, bro. Get out of North America as much as possible. Let's see. He said he is from Canada. Time for a nap, Mikey. Yeah, I'm about to stop the live. I mean, we got 7 people in here, though. Pakistan is nice. The city's Sukdo with a cat in my lap. That's like the evil guy. What's that name of that movie? Austin Powers, right? Hello. That character that's like with bald head. Azan says, wow. Well, Triple T digging me. Daft Punk. And how's your day going? Of course, I go to McDonald's, Mike. But it's been a year. I stopped going. Well, what about the milkshakes? You never answered the question. That was the main thing. I figured you'd been to McDonald's, but I want to know about the milkshakes. I gotta have a good reason to go to India. Azan says Pakistan is nice. The cities suck. Really? Why do you say the cities suck? Is it like a lot of pollution or something else? Daft says, covering in their faith. Okay. Austin Powers, yep. Drop some life wisdom. Oh my goodness, we have to drop life wisdom now. Okay. I mean, I recommend doing everything in percentage, as far as your thoughts. You can't say somebody is 100% dumb. Maybe that person's 70% dumb or 4% dumb. But I just don't think the person's 100% dumb. Or anything in a percentage. Like, smart. You can't say that person's 100% smart either, I think everything's a percentage. Nice, everything. Have you been to Dumaguete? Cal, I have not been there. I've been wanting to go ever since I've been to the Philippines, but I haven't made it. Let's see, Blown Diffuser says, where are you from? I've been to Bohol. And I've been to Cebu. Azan says, India doesn't have McDonald's. Azan said they don't have McDonald's. Akash, they can't eat cows. Yeah, but the biggest thing they sell here at the McDonald's in the Philippines, take a guess, see if anybody can guess. What do most people get when they go to McDonald's in the Philippines? Chris says, I'm going to watch the 9-minute video now. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. At least 9 minutes. Just pick any video at least 9 minutes. Thank you. Roseanne, 18. What's up? How you doing? Azan says, because pollution, crime, and retards. Really? That's good to know, man. I'll try to remember that. I hope I go to Pakistan one day. I'm honest about that. I really do. I'll try to remember what you said. Have you seen the movie No, I have not. Idiocracy? No, I have not. I haven't seen that. Disciples, man, you crazy. I'm 100% dumb. Yeah, maybe. Fish sandwich. What's up? Pork? Nope. No, not pork. Not fish sandwich. Akash says, what are you saying? Let's see. There's nearly 1,000. Nope, not fish fillet. Darren got it right. Hold on, what kind of chicken though? What kind of chicken? But yeah, I'd say the chicken is the highest. Yeah, chicken, but what kind of chicken? Spaghettis might be second. Are you looking for the boom? No, not really. Fish sandwich, really? I'm going to say just from observation, Max, from going to McDonald's and seeing what Filipinos eat. And I have been to McDonald's quite a bit here in the Philippines. It's going to be the chicken, but what type of chicken? Like I said, spaghetti might be second, though. I know Eve prefers the Jollibee over the spaghetti at Jollibee over the McDonald's spaghetti. And she prefers the chicken there too. Jay Donnie says, okay, so they have a completely new menu over there. I would be respectful. Okay, lemon chicken for dinner. Lemon chicken for dinner, that sounds delicious. Nope, not turkey. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Fried chicken. It's fried chicken. Stop eating that grease, Mike. Hey man, you only live once. Azad says, oh. You're tripping. You are tripping. All right, I'm going to close this down because I am getting extremely sleepy and tired right now. So we're going to do a countdown of 5 seconds. 5, 4. No way I was going to say spicy chicken. Nah, it's not spicy. 3, 2, 1. Peace. Stay safe, you too, Azan. Oh, thank you, Max, for helping out.